Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, a simple guide for clinicians to own a home healthcare business. My name is Dennis Dicker, CEO of Optonome. In this webinar, we'll be discussing step-by-step practical tips and strategies for those clinicians wanting to learn more about the opportunity to become a CEO and the owner of their very own home healthcare business. We'll cover topics such as value-based care, creating and scaling your business, and your value as a clinician in the home healthcare space. By the end of this webinar, you'll have a better understanding of the home healthcare industry and how Optonome can help you reach your goals. Let's get started. When considering starting a home healthcare business, it is essential to ask yourself these two questions. Can I commit 10 hours a week to my business for 6 months to become a multi-million-dollar business in a multi-billion-dollar industry? In order to become an expert, you need at least 10,000 hours. Malcolm Gladwell popularized this idea in the book Outliers, where he argues that it takes approximately 10,000 hours of deliberate practice and work to consider yourself an expert. The more you read, research, and apply your knowledge, the better you will become. And the faster you'll become an expert. It is really that easy. Just because you're a clinician with letters behind your name does not necessarily qualify you to become a successful home healthcare business owner. You need to learn a new series of skills, which takes time. According to a report by IBS World, the home healthcare service industry in the United States was valued at $89 billion in 2020 and is expected to grow at an annualized rate of 4.5% from 2020 to 2025 alone. There's a huge opportunity in this space. However, there's a lot to learn before diving in head first. By following the Optonome guide, working and researching before your first client, you can ensure that your business is well prepared and has a solid foundation for success. You have a business plan and policies and procedures for your entire business. This will increase your chances of getting clients and maintaining them for growth. And secondly, are you interested in using your expertise in starting a business that is in demand? When clients are looking for services, they often want to work with someone who is an expert in the field and local. This is because experts have a deep understanding of specific needs of their clients and area that they live in. They're able to provide quality service, and they can also offer valuable advice and guidance. Additionally, working with an expert can give people confidence that they are making a good decision. And as a result, families and teams are better equipped with better knowledge and decision making for better outcomes. There are approximately 11,000 home healthcare businesses in the U.S. However, very few are owned by clinicians, the experts. To be a clinician-owned business gives you an advantage over the rest. When starting a business, it can be beneficial to position yourself as an expert in your field. By showcasing your expertise and knowledge, you can attract more customers, build trust with the target market, and increase your credibility and your reputation. Let's look at a case study. Cal is a behavioral specialist with over 10 years experience. Started with Optonome in 2019, received his first client in 2020. Cal spent time to learn his business through Optonome's curriculum and mentorship. The first year, he made almost 6 figures, and every year he has doubled his revenue. He uses the Optonome application to manage and scale his business. Let's hear from Kyle.
Let me take Lindsay's question. So how is the pay? 10 hours a week makes 6 figures. Okay. Right now, if I really wanted to, I probably could work 10 hours a week and make 6 figures. But I've found that I want to put more and more time into improving the quality and I've been thinking about this for a day or two. So there's a period of time when you're small and you could keep it kind of small and it's like really easy you're making good money, and there's like you're not scaling, so maybe you're working part-time, and it's just a lot easier. But then when you're going to grow, there's stuff you kind of have to put into place. We're under contract for about 350 hours.
Oh my God.
That includes behavior support. Filling about 295 of them right now. So it's about 84% of all hours that we've been referred we're filling. So, and I just hired about 3 more people. I have about 12 staff, maybe. I don't know off the top of my head. But that includes a behavior specialist and somebody I hired recently as a program manager. We do both community participation, in-home and community, and behavior support. So that's where I'm at. We're growing pretty quick.
After Kyle established his business, the business just grew organically from his reputation created from Optonome during the licensing process. Kyle's company is now becoming a company where clients are referred to first. Because of his presence as a behavioral specialist with a BCBA, he is able to speak as an expert in his region and educate on the issues within the industry. He's also able to discuss his business while using the Optonome application. Most of all, he is able to create a social impact, creating jobs, living wages, providing value-based care, and overall, improving the social determinants of health of those in his local community. That's why clinicians stand out. What Optonome does. Optonome offers a range of services to help clinicians establish their business, acquire industry knowledge through a comprehensive curriculum, and obtain licensing for home and community-based services. Optonome provides the necessary tools for established businesses to stay compliant with state regulations, hire and train staff, manage the back office operations, and implement a business plan. Clinician CEOs are able to maintain a connection with other CEOs in the clinical network for accountability and success through regular mentorship meetings. Owning a home care business. When you have a home healthcare business, you're able to have one client who sticks around longer than 90 days, often years. What the model Optonome provides, most of the time spent will be using your skills as a clinician to mentor your staff and clients versus providing patient care directly. You're able to make passive income as your staff will be providing the majority of services. I know of clinicians who already own a private practice with therapists and nurses working for them. In order to achieve the passive income, they will be limited. They must maintain marketing efforts and establish partnerships with hospitals, schools, or day programs. Additionally, require tools for documentation, billing, and a system for communicating and managing their staff. Scaling the business can be more challenging in this scenario. Another question to ask yourself, once you start your business, what system will you use to scale? Scaling a business means growing and expanding it to increase revenue, profits, and overall success. This can include increasing the number of clients, expanding into new markets or locations, and increasing the efficiency and productivity of operations which already exist. Scaling can also refer to the process of making your business more sustainable by improving its scalability, which is the ability to handle increased demand without proportionately increasing costs. You want to be able to create a business that generates income even when you're not actively working on site. So the question is, what systems and processes can you put in place to ensure the continued success and smooth operation of your business while you're away? With Optonome, you have all the tools in the palm of your hand to remotely manage your business at scale. Your clients. Many clinicians express initial interest in working with children or older adults. However, the reality is that opportunities for working with adults with autism and other intellectual disabilities are more prevalent in home healthcare, as they typically require services for multiple hours per day for several years. In contrast, older adults may only require specialized services for a few months out of the year or companionship, but this type of service is not as highly reimbursed. Additionally, even if the client is willing to pay in cash, it is unlikely they will be able to afford the service on a continuous basis long term. When working with children, it may be possible to hire an assistant, but scaling and managing employees can be difficult. Optonome provides you with a blueprint to work with a variety of clientele, but you have to be open and flexible when developing your long-term business plan.
I am the owner and CEO of the Rainbow Tree Connection here in Hudson, Wisconsin. I'm an occupational therapist, and I reached out to learn more about Optonome as I was curious about how I could support young adults with disabilities. I've worked in pediatrics my entire OT career, which is over 20 years. I have supported children in their primary foundational developmental skills to access their learning. And as I've supported those children all the way through high school, I began to see the need for what comes next. What comes next after high school? And when I was reading more about Optonome, I was like, wow, cool, they could help me do that. They could help me reach in and support those young adults in those next steps of adulthood, of how to take care of a home, of how to increase their independent living skills. And so my draw to Optonome was, A, they would help me set up this business. They would take care of all those details of billing. But I could show up and do what my skill set is, and that's providing that support and that meaning and value and experience to support those young adults in leading independent, successful, happy, meaningful, valuable lives out in the community, so that I could support them in being those valuable members. So Optonome has been really fundamental in helping me do that and fulfilling that vision and that dream of mine to support young adults with disabilities. Thank you, Optonome.
Before we proceed, ask yourself this question. Are you overworked? Do you have a work-life balance? There are at least 2 reasons you do not have a work-life balance. You don't want it, or you don't know how to get it. The key to unlocking financial success and work-life balance is to find a deep, personal reason to make more money. If you've been thinking about increasing your income for a while, but haven't taken action, it may be because you don't have a strong enough reason. But imagine if someone you love was in danger and you needed $20,000 to save them. You would find a way to get that money. That's the power of having a compelling reason. To tap into that power for your financial goals. Start by asking yourself why you want more money. Write down as many reasons as you can and look for the ones that really resonate with you emotionally. Those are the reasons that will drive you to reach your financial targets and make your dreams a reality. But you can learn. Here's my journey. I have a unique blend of skills and experiences, being a real estate investor and computer engineer, with accounting experience and having worked in the highest level as a patent examiner for the Department of Commerce. I took a leap of faith and ventured into the home healthcare industry, providing residential and community services, recognizing the growth demand and cost-effective care options. With my expertise in research, law, and problem solving, I was driven to help people transition from institutional care to home care. My home care business quickly flourished in this first year using Optonome. It was recognized by Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses in our first year, when we generated $750,000 in revenue. The following year, we achieved $1.5 million in revenue with home and community services. My passion for the industry led me to create a solution to address all the challenges. I spent over a decade researching laws and industry and used my engineering skills to develop an all-in-one platform that provides education, training, and support for people to start and run their own home care business. The platform also offers monitoring, documentation, billing, and communication tools to ensure seamless service delivery. I wanted to live life on my own terms, to have control and freedom, to spend time with my loved ones, and to travel the world. By pursuing my passion and solving problems in the industry, I've created a life with a level of impact that I never could have achieved working for someone else. How you can learn. Optonome provides a comprehensive curriculum that covers financial literacy, scaling strategies, and client and time management. Additionally, the platform features an auditing and regulatory tool to assist small businesses with compliance. Optonome CEOs have access to weekly calls with other clinicians in the network and benefit from the collective knowledge and support of the Optonome community. Okay, so moving on. I have listed some fundamental concepts to grasp for the success of your business. Number 1, achieving financial freedom is possible for anyone, regardless of fame or status. You don't need to be famous or a famous influencer or celebrity to achieve financial freedom. By building your income, you also have an opportunity to make a great impact in your community and society. Make a social impact. Utilize your abilities to enhance the lives of individuals or groups in your community and make a meaningful impact. Create jobs, living wages, mentor, promote learning, improve social determinants of health. Optonome stands for all that, for making a social impact, and provides you with an opportunity to do just that. And number 3, establish financial stability first, and then your impact and influence will grow as a result. Begin by focusing on your own expertise and skills as an expert in your field. Clients and coordinators will be drawn to your business, and you'll be able to provide them with the best care. By doing this, you'll be able to gain credibility, which will enhance your marketing efforts automatically. As you continue to provide excellent care, more and more people in your community will want to work with you, and your business will go organically. Having a clinician as a supervisor will also benefit your staff, as they will have access to consultation and mentorship, which is natural to you. This approach will allow you to not only gain influence, but also build financial stability. Your influence will grow over time as people see the positive impact you're making in their lives. Common characteristics of successful Optonome CEOs. They believe in themselves. To achieve success, you must have faith in yourself first. Without self-belief, it is unlikely that others will have confidence in you. To be seen as successful, you must be your own biggest supporter, as no one else will do it for you. Self-confidence can help to overcome obstacles, even when there seems to be none, and belief in yourself will propel you forward even when others doubt you. They have a high level of expertise in their field. So the BCBAs, RNs, OTs, SLPs, PTs, the primary purpose of your business is to assist clients in enhancing their lives through providing exceptional services and being great at what you do best. Successful Optonome CEOs are humble and coachable, and they're willing to put in the time, at least 10 hours a week. Successful CEOs have a humble attitude, are open to feedback, and are willing to put in the effort. Having an inflated ego will not benefit you. Having certain qualifications or degrees does not automatically guarantee success in business. Our most successful CEOs are humble, open to feedback, actively seek mentorship, and take action on the advice they receive. When their ambition to create a significant impact surpasses their fears and apprehensions. Many people express a desire for a successful future, but their fear of the unknown or the possibility of a failure holds them back. Our most successful CEOs also experience their fears. But instead of being held back by them, they focus on the impact and vision of what they want to create. They don't ask, what if I fail? But instead, what if I don't do this? What am I missing out on? They use courage to move forward and overcome their fears. Your personality and determination are the strongest indicators of achieving success.
Hi, Abby Bell here with Independence Fits You. As I mentioned before, I am an Optonome-powered agency. And the reason I went with Optonome, well, there are many reasons I went with Optonome. They manage my entire back office, which allows me to work directly with consumers and their families, which is what I love to do and what I want to continue doing. And in doing that, Optonome obviously improves the quality of life and the quality of care for the consumers because they get, direct one-on-one interactions with a clinician every single week. And then the other thing I love about Optonome is that they really focus on the direct support professionals. They offer them opportunity for growth, which in turn increases employee satisfaction. And, you have to like your job to be good at your job. So Optonome has somehow found a way to help everybody, make it easy for everyone, and improve the entire system. So I could not be happier with my choice.
If you believe that becoming an Optonome CEO is the right path for you, or if you have any queries about the role, please download the Optonome app from the iOS or Android app stores. I have scheduled some time for those who are genuinely interested in starting this licensing process. Simply click on the link to book a 15-minute call with me. Starting a home healthcare business from scratch involves a significant amount of time and effort. You must first research and understand the home healthcare industry and its regulations. Once this information has been obtained, a successful business plan must be developed, taking into account the execution of that plan. This requires researching the necessary tools and resources to manage the business operations, including the back office. You must create a strategy to attract and retain clients, as well as train and retain staff. A successful business owner must also have a mentor to guide and support them. And most importantly, they must ensure the safety and well-being of each and every client. Optonome offers a single solution to all these challenges, providing services at a fraction of the cost of a regular franchise. Additionally, Optonome is supported by a thought leader in the industry, providing added expertise and support to help ensure the success of your business. A regular home healthcare franchise would typically cost $100,000, whereas Optonome offers all of these services and more at an affordable rate and a fraction of that cost. Investing time, tens of thousands of dollars, and years into mastering an industry like I did with the home healthcare is not necessary for you. That's my expertise. Your role is to find someone who has done that and let them help you achieve success. Thank you for joining us today for our webinar. We hope you find the information and discussion valuable. Before we conclude, please download the Optonome app There you can chat with some of our established CEOs in your state for free. Schedule a call on my calendar to chat with me. We're offering an exclusive deal, only available for a limited time, so don't miss out on this opportunity for this pricing. You can download and explore the Optonome application for free. Send Optonome a message and take the first step towards starting your own home healthcare business. We appreciate your time and interest in our company. Thank you again for attending, and we look forward to seeing you achieve great success with our program.